Meanwhile, the Philippine women's basketball team looking to make history and extend their dominance in this year's Southeast Asian Games happening in Cambodia. Joining us right now for an all-out discussion inside the studio, we have Gilas Women's team members Danielle Animam, Ella Fajardo, and Program Director at nag-iisang legend, head coach, Idol Pat Aquino. Good evening. I was about to say good morning dahil nasanay. First of all, thank you. Welcome. Second day namin, Sports Session on Primetime. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Andre, for inviting us here.
Jack, maraming salamat.
Thank you and congrats on being on the prime time now. Yes, wala nang gigising nung maaga.
Yun nga eh. Because Ella, I always ask her, are you awake at 10 a.m.? At least 8:30, you know. Yeah, medyo okay. And Ella, I think you've been here before, right?
4 years ago.
That's
actually.
right. Wow,
Yeah, so
it's been a while.
It has been a while.
But yeah, thank you for all being here. Coach, ready na? Three-peat on the way. Kung sakasakali, kayo yung unang iteration ng Philippine women's basketball team na makakagawa nito. History, kaya ba?
Well,
Nakailang history ka na eh. Dagdagan mo pa.
sabi ko nga sa kanila, it's not up to me, but you know, up to these two girls right here and her teammates, not to really show them who you are and what can we do more para sa women's basketball. So I'm just very optimistic that you know that we can do it again, and we have to really work hard to get this.
Out of 100%. Ano ka ready?
We're almost
Beyond
100.
100. Almost?
Almost 100%.
You're downplaying. Jack, tingin mo, di na downplay lang ba ni Coach o tingin mo over 100% ready na ang women's basketball team?
I think we're ready. I mean, sa practice, I mean, sometimes, you know, emotions, we're tired, but I can see the willingness and the desire of my teammates to, you know, to really get this one kasi it's parang this is gonna have a bigger impact kasi nga first it's gonna be first time na three-peat for the Philippine women's basketball.
Correct, yeah.
So I mean, like I always said, this is not just for us. It's gonna have a bigger impact on for the next generation.
You know, it's one thing to win it the first time and to repeat and then now three-peat. Alam niyo yan dahil ilang beses yung ginawa sa inyo, di ba? But no, really, realistically speaking, di ba? Pakatotoo lang tayo. But ito, SEA Games di ba? I'm sure the other teams are gunning for us. Ano mga nakikita niyong challenges or Ella, I'll ask you this. What kind of challenges or threats do you see from us, hindering us from, you know, getting that three-peat?
I mean, actually, I think us as, even just as teammates, right? We know that there are a lot of doubters still, even though we've proven that.
Really?
There are. Trust me, there always is when you're doing something right?
Yeah.
But what we've been focusing on as a team is just staying together, listening to what Coach Pat and what the assistant coaches are saying, and to also have a good time because, you know, when you're stressed all the time, you mess up more. So
Yeah.
I think just sticking together will be our key.
Coach, how different is this preparing for this, diba, going for that 3 straight compared to the previous SEA Games natin?
Well, siguro sabihin ko, the last SEA Games was, you know, we were really underdog. You know, we came in there like after pandemic, and Jack wasn't there. So, you know, we didn't really know na we could do something like winning the gold again. But this time around, I think we're complete. Not to mention, you know, everybody's back again, except for Gabi Bade. I think we're almost there, and you know, I just told them na this is gonna be a battle again.
Of course.
Sabihin ko lang na they're gonna be at you, like what I say when I was in NU. They're gonna hit you from the back, front, everywhere.
All sides.
You know, just, you gotta be ready and focus. And I hope that you know that we could do that as a team and always telling them na, you know, be together and have fun.
Jack, kinanong ko nga si Coach, di ba? Ngayon, syempre, pahirap ng pahirap di ba? Parang ano lang yan the level keeps on getting difficult and you have a target behind your backs. And training-wise, last time wala ka pero ito sa nakita mo, ano yung nakita mong pagkakaiba and kwento mo sa amin gaano kayo pinahirapan ni Coach Pat this time around sa training?
Well, nung pagbalik ko, parang there's really a difference compare before last na naglaro ako. I feel like everybody really step up and everybody's improving. The talent that we have now in the pool is grabe. I feel like nung dumating ako parang, wow, parang I need to catch up now to them kasi being away for a year.
But you've been competitive also in
I
other
mean,
countries.
yes, but not seeing them for a year and not playing with them a year, there's a lot of changes. Like even ako na parang, wow, this program, the players right now, talagang nagbago. I mean, good. It's good because we're there, and I'm just so happy and I'm just so excited to be back and play for Coach Pat again and to be with my teammates.
You know, she says that it's like, she's also being humble, but that's Jack Danielle Animam.
As always, yes.
How did
as
she
always.
change, like, the dynamics? She's saying that you guys raise your levels, but how did Jack also raise the level? Because, Jack is, means business. Di ba nag-import? She just came from different countries. How did she also level the training higher or the mindset of the girls?
Right. Well, Jack is Jack, and Coach Pat might get mad at me because he was telling us today. He was like, "Don't just pass the ball at the Jack and just jog back on the other court, thinking that she's gonna, do everything." But sometimes that's kind of like the confidence that we have in her. Parang, okay, go at the Jack. Like, do what you need to do. Do everything that we've seen you been doing, everything that you've been doing here in practice, because we know she's gonna bring it even more. Once we get to competition, but we'll always be ready to shoot it in case she needs help.
It's gonna be exciting to watch you girls. Coach, may final lineup na ba? Mamaya mo na sasagutin yan. That's coming up after the break. Our conversation with Gilas Pilipinas Women's head coach Pat Aquino, Jack Danielle Animam, and Ella Fajardo will continue after a quick timeout. Stay tuned to Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines, where we go all out for the day's top sports stories. We'll be right back. The queens of Southeast Asian basketball still here. Jack Animam, Ella Fajardo, and Coach Pat Aquino of Gilas Women still joining us on the show on our second day on prime time. So, ganun ka-special kayo, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sabi ni Jack, thank you. Okay, Coach, I asked you the question before we went into break. May final lineup na ba? Pakibigay. Kasama ba itong dalawa? O, sige, final lineup.
I have these two already.
Sure na?
Sure na itong dalawa. Ewan ko lang. But I think SVP is the one going to be announcing.
But you do have it already.
We do have
the final 12.
The final 12 and the 3x3 lineup already.
Hindi mo talaga pwedeng sabihin dito.
I wish I could,
Okay, no problem. I understand.
But
Siyempre, sa mga basketball ng Pilipinas, wala.
Same with the other countries, they're really
Correct.
hiding it.
Of course.
Especially Indonesia
now.
now.
Dahil pati pag nalaman, scouted, di ba?
Yeah. So I hope you understand.
Oh, of course.
But the team is already fixed, and then they're ready to, mix it all to the games and this coming May 6th in Cambodia. So I just hope that, everybody supports and pray for us.
Jack, sabi ko nga kanina, di ba? It's really different now kasi target. Pero how do you maintain that fire? Especially yung mga natutunan mo sa abroad, how can you apply them here? Especially when your backs will be against the wall, when all these other teams will be gunning for you.
You know what? Every time we play, we have something to fight for. We're not just playing basketball. Every time we go compete, we have bigger picture to look at. And it's always to make a statement that Philippine women's basketball is here and we're here to stay. And we want to showcase our talents and pave the way for the next generation. And it's always that we wanted to put the Philippine women's basketball in the map.
And to the other Southeast Asian countries, if you want to be queens, you got to beat the queens. And when are you girls leaving for Cambodia?
We're leaving this Saturday.
Saturday. Well, the best of luck. But before I let you three go, remember I asked a quiz question of the day?
Yeah.
Alam niyo yung sagot? Alam mo na? Google ka.
Hindi ko
Let's find out the answer to our quiz. Question of the day. And the question was, here it is. Who were the 4 female athletes that served as the country's flag bearers in the opening ceremony of the 2019 Southeast Asian Games? Bago natin flash yung answers. Ella Fajardo, give me one.
Oh no, I can't. I'm
Pat
sorry.
Aquino, give me one.
Hayden Diaz?
Marjeline Didal?
Dalawa na. Oh.
Forgot.
Balik sa'yo.
I give it all
Alay.
Or Kiyomi Watanabe?
Okay, last one.
Eliza Valdez?
No.
No?
Mego Chowa.
Correct answers are Let's pretend di nandaya si Jack. Olympic gold medalist Arjelin Diaz, Olympians Marjeline Didal and Kiyomi Watanabe, as well as Jiu-Jitsu world champion Meggy Ochoa. Talaga naalala mo lang?
Kasi si Meggy Ochoa Under Armour siya that time. Yes. So, kilala ko siya.
Sana raw next time si Jack naman ang maging flag
Sana,
bearer.
sana naman sa basketball.
Jack, ano naman po, present ako si flag bearer. Coach, 3x3, all set din tayo, no?
Yes, all set. We're leaving on Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
And get the gold again. Maraming salamat for being on the show here on Primetime Sports Desk. Thank you, Ella.
Thank you for
Thank you,
having me.
Coach.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Thank you. And Jack.
Thank you, Kuya
Idol.
Andre.
Dom-
Always.
Grabe makakuya to. Again, we just had Ella Fajardo, Jack Animam, and the one and only head coach and program director of the women's team, Gilas Women's, Pat Aquino. Maraming salamat and good luck in the season.